wrestler's finisher is supposed to be the move that ends it all. But let's be honest, not every WWE superstar has a finisher worthy enough to be called a finisher. I said finisher a lot right there. But today we're gonna find out because I am ranking every current main men's roster finisher. And yes, a woman's main roster finisher tier list will be coming as well. So I really tried to create some sort of criteria for this, and really what it comes down to is honestly just looks, impact in terms of like, could this move actually be devastating in real life? And honestly, just if it sucks or not. So for the most part, I'm only doing one move per person. There are a couple that have like multiple finishers or signatures. I'm not doing signatures. There's a couple that I added a few more, but overall, just because this video would take forever, I'm doing basically one per person. The categories are finish him, good, mid, no, and my favorite tier list of all time, it'll never change, jail.
You right to jail.
And we're starting things off with AJ Styles' Styles Clash. This is a move that every single time he does it, I legitimately get nervous and I wince because of the way the setup is. It's really cool. You literally flip him upside down. It's like a reverse pile driver. He wraps his legs through your arms. Basically, you take a face bump, but it always makes me nervous because of where the head is. I could see him killing someone. I'm not even joking. Just the danger of this move literally makes me nervous. Every single time he does it, I literally am like, I don't know. It's just such a small room for error that it could seriously be a legitimate, devastating move. I think it's a really cool move. I like when moves that you could do to everyone, like AJ Styles can't do this move to like the Big Show, but he does it frequently, which I think is pretty cool. He also does the Phenomenal Forearm, but usually the Styles Clash is like the one move that he uses. I think this is a really good finisher. If there was a great category, I think I'd put it in great. It's like simple in terms of like what it actually is, like literally just a face bump. Just the danger of it freaks me out. Next is Aleister Black's Black Mass, and all this really is a spinning heel kick. I think if you are using an elbow, if you're using a knee, or if you're kicking like a Sweet Chin Music or something like that, I really like those types of moves just because realistically, those are some of the hardest parts on your body. If you legitimately did a spinning heel kick to somebody in the head, you might kill them. This is a really cool move, and I think Aleister Black actually does a really good job with this move, and I think it's really awesome. I really like this move. When it's done well and it's sold well, this is a fantastic move, one of the best moves. The super kick is so overdone now in today's world, but I will never give up on like a Switch in music, a type of kick. I just really like it. It's just unfortunate that the super kick is not so super anymore. Next is Motor City Machine Gun Skull and Bones, and all it really is, it's a neck breaker with a crossbody. It's really not that great. It's really just two basic moves combined into one for a tag team finisher. I mean, like, it looks kind of cool. Any other point in any other match, if it was a singles match, this would just be a basic move. Next is Andrade's The Message, which really, it's like a spinning DDT suplex type thing. It looks pretty cool. It's really just a suplex. It's really not that special. And you could make the argument for a lot of these. A lot of them are just different types of suplexes. Obviously, you have to bump. You have to do a back bump. You have to do a face bump, stuff like that. So really, they're all technically the same. You got to have some style to it. And to me, while it looks pretty cool, it's kind of just a twisting suplex. So it's going to go in mid. What Andrade should make his finisher, I'm not even joking, is when he does that spinning elbow. I think that is a way better move. It's much more convincing. If you did a spinning elbow to somebody in real life and you connect, they're knocked out. And I think that he should use that as his finishing move. But that's just my opinion. So next up is the Street Profits. I forgot what they call this finisher, but really, it's a spine buster with a frog splash. Again, it's okay because a spine buster usually isn't a finisher unless you're Arn Anderson, which was way back when. And then frog splash, like, it's pretty cool. Like, you could put it in good, but I'm not going to. Next is Austin Theory's A-Town Down, which really, it's like a reverse F5. You basically just drop their head on your knee, which if you could pull this off in real life, this would be devastating. But my problem with this is, while it looks all right, he had this other move, which was basically just a reverse F5. So when Brock Lesnar does it, you spin with your legs. This one, you still spin with your legs, but the other way. So it almost turns into like a cutter, which I think looks way better than the whole knee thing. I would prefer if he did the other one, but he's currently using the A-Town Down. Like, it's good. If there was something in between good and mid, that's where it would go. Like, if mid is 50% and good is 80%, this is like 65-70. Next, we have Angel Garza's Wing Clipper, and this might be the biggest Ayo I've ever seen. What this is, you take the guy and you make him straddle you, and then you, like, just drop him down while you also sit down where he almost sits on your lap as you're facing each other. It's like a reverse Bubba Bomb, which I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's pretty gay. It is. That's the only thing I can say. I'm sorry. It just is. This move sucks. I'm not even joking. It's going in jail.
You right to jail.
It also, honestly, it just doesn't, it's not a great move. It's really not. Like, I'm being so serious now. Like, I was joking before, but, like, the move stinks. It really does. That's your finisher. I'm going to just fucking pound you on your ass. Like, I'm going to probably get in trouble. Someone's going to clip this because I went from just that one to now Brock Lesnar. So, next is Brock Lesnar's F5. And again, it's a simple move. You just put him on your shoulder and you just spin him off. It looks simple, but Brock Lesnar does a pretty good job at it, making it look devastating. And it also helps when people sell it really well. I'm going to put this in good. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's really simple. I don't know. I'm really speechless today. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I like it. So it is what it is. It's a simple move, but it looks devastating because Brock Lesnar is a very convincing threat to everybody. Like, he's legitimately a fucking monster. And I've met him in person, and I swear to God, he's the biggest person I've ever seen. I've met people taller than him, but he is the biggest person I've ever seen. Seeing it like that, it makes sense to me. I'm putting it in good. Next is the Braun Breaker Spear. And Braun Breaker arguably, not even arguably, has a top 2 spear in the history of WWE. The only other person that has a better spear is Goldberg. Not Oldberg, but Goldberg. If you've seen Goldberg when he was actually youthful and could move around and had 2 legs, the best spear of all time. Not, like, bar none, legitimately incredible. Because it's convincing, because Goldberg would run through you. Braun Breaker does this thing differently than everybody else. What I like about Braun Breaker's spear is, obviously, you still want to protect your opponent. You still want to protect the person you're in the ring with because that's what you're supposed to do. It looks really good when you run through them versus just like jumping and stopping in air and then like they go down. It looks stupid like that. But what Braun Breaker does a lot of times too is he'll just throw his whole body at you and you kind of have to just react and he just kind of rolls off you. Like, it actually works pretty well. And he's crazy athletic and he's crazy fast. So it looks really good, really convincing. Legitimately, Braun Breaker has probably the second best spear of all time. In my opinion, this is a top tier, S tier, finish him type of finishing move. And since we're already talking about the Vision, what better way than to just continue with Bronson Reed's Tsunami? This is a very simple, it's just a frog splash, but considering that Braun Breaker is ginormous and not like a high flyer, this would hurt in real life. I mean, if he was trying to legitimately injure you by just jumping his whole body on you, the body weight and the mass just landing on you would crush you. So this is a very convincing move. It's a very good move. It, like, you know, if he did it 3 or 4 times, like, I like the way they do that and they sell it. If there was a great category, I would put this in great. I won't put it in that S tier just because I just think there's better moves. There's things that just look better because all he really does is he stands at the top of the rope or turnbuckle and just like drops down because he's just so big. So really good, really cool move. Really good move. I don't want to say cool move. It's a simple move, but it's going in that good category. Next is Carmelo Hayes' Nothing But Net, which really it's a leg drop from the top rope, which is really cool in itself. He makes it look really good. He's incredibly athletic. He gets a lot of air on that, and to me, like, it's just a really good move. If he was intentionally trying to hurt you, this would hurt and would probably make you tear your hamstrings. That's what happened to The Rock. I'm pretty sure he partially tore his hamstring in WrestleMania 28. Fact check me on that one. I'm almost positive. Somebody tore their hamstring because of that, because of the impact. It made them pull forward, and then they tore their hamstring, or they partially tore it, something like that. Or I'm fucking lying. Who knows? Next is Chad Gable's Chaos Theory. Chad Gable has a couple of moves. Chad Gable is an incredible wrestler. His finisher is kind of weak. I'm trying to remember if Chad Gable ever used the Angle Slam. The Angle Slam I love. I just love that move. It's a very simple move, but I went with the Chaos Theory, which really, it's just a slow German suplex, which, I mean, Brock does those, and it's the same thing. So for this to be a finisher, and Brock uses it just like regular, even though Brock is way bigger, where it would make more sense that a German suplex could really end the match, I'm going to put it in no. It's a really slow, just like German suplex, and then he just pins you. Like, it's fine. He also does the ankle lock, which is fine. Just no for that one. But incredible wrestler, it's fine. Next is CM Punk's Go to Sleep, or GTS. And really what this is, he puts you on your shoulders, drops you, and then literally will just knee you in the face, crush your face, break your nose. I'm sure he's done it to someone in the past where you could legitimately get hurt doing that. But the big part of it is selling. So this is a really, like, it takes two to tango type of finisher where if you don't sell it good, or if you kind of miss, you kind of want to dodge it, so he kind of misses. It doesn't look good, but a really good GTS is one of the best finishers. There are some bad ones, but overall, it's a really good move. It just depends on who's selling it. Next is Cody Rhodes' Crossroads, which, I mean, it's not, I don't really like this move that much, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think this has the impact that it should have. And I guess it makes sense because when he has to win and beat a lot of people, he has to use 3 of them. And as Roman Reigns said when he tried to use it, that move don't beat nobody. That weak-ass move, and I agree with him. This one, to me, it's going in no. I don't really like this move that much. I like Cody Rhodes, and I like a lot of his moveset, but his finisher, to me, is kind of weak. I would argue that the Cody Cutter is a better move to be a finisher. That's pretty much a flying stunner. That's pretty awesome. To me, this is a no for me. Next is Damian Priest's South of Heaven, which really, it's just a choke slam, but instead of him standing as he slams you down, he sits down with you to bring you down. I don't know why. I really like this move, and I really don't know why, because like a chokeslam is a finisher, but it's like kind of basic. Just him sitting down as he slams you kind of just adds a little bit of pizzazz to it. It's like a cherry on top. So I always like this move. I think it looks good. It's very clean. It's very nice, and I like it. So I'm putting it in that good category. And he also does the Razor's Edge. I don't like that move as much. I prefer the South of Heaven, and I really like that move. Next is Dirty Dom's Frog Splash, which really, it's a simple move. He uses it because Eddie used it, and I like that. It's not mid because it's a convincing move, and Dom is bigger than like a regular lucha. I mean, it would hurt. I like it, but like it's like that lower, no, not finish him. It's that lower tier of good to me. Like it would be kind of back here because the Frog Splash is kind of simple, but same thing with the F5. Like it'd be back here, but I do like it. Next is DIY's Meet in the Middle, which is Johnny Gargano does a super kick and Tommaso Ciampa does a knee to the back of your head. So in real life, if you were with me and my friend and you were on your knees, and I don't know why you'd be on your knees, but let's just say for argument's sake, you're on your knees and I super kick you, and as I'm super kicking you, my boy knees the back of your head. Your head would turn into a pancake and you would probably not be here anymore. It looks good when it lands properly. So I'm going to give it a little bit of points because of when it is good, it's really good. But there are times where the timing is off. It looks nice when they hit it perfectly. So when they do it perfectly, it's in that finish him. But when it's not, it's like mid. So I'm going to put it in good because it can be a devastating move and it would absolutely be a good finisher. So that's where it's going to go. It's going to go in that good category. Now get off your knees. Next is Drew McIntyre's Claymore, which again, it's in my theory of a kick to the face, especially a guy like Drew McIntyre who is a giant human being flying through the air and kicking you with the bottom of his foot. You would die. You just would. You would not be here anymore. And I really like this move. It's convincing because Drew McIntyre is a giant human and his body flying at you would end you. And he does a really good job where he can time up the slap of his leg to where it legitimately looks devastating. And there are times where I'm like, yo, he might have really just kicked this dude in the face. This is a great move. It's in that finish him S tier category. Next is Finn Balor's coup de grace, which again, this move is impressive to me because you have to stand on the top rope and then jump down and stomp on your opponent's chest. And the fact that he does this and doesn't cave anybody's chest in all the time is insane to me. It really is. I understand that Finn Balor is like 185. So like imagine someone like me who's probably like 100 pounds more than Finn Balor. Me doing that to you, I'm killing you. I'm literally stepping through your rib cage. I'm stepping through your chest clavicle, and you're not going to exist anymore. So to me, it's almost more impressive that he doesn't injure everybody he does it to. And like to me, that's really impressive. It's going to go in that really good category just on the theory of it actually being a devastating move. If there was a way to make it somewhat more devastating, it could go in that S tier because literally stomping on someone's chest, even if I'm just standing over you, literally with my foot, a foot off the ground and stomp on your chest, it's going to hurt. Next is the Kevin Owens Stunner. And there's something that I do like about the Kevin Owens Stunner versus the Stone Cold Stunner. Kevin Owens is a little bit more aggressive with his. He grabs your head and pulls you down versus Stone Cold kind of just like grabs you and then you kind of go along with him. I don't know if I'm making sense with what I'm talking about here, but I just feel like he's a little bit more aggressive with it. But the stunner in itself, it's not a great move. It's an easy move that you could do to everyone, and I love moves that you can do to everyone. I do like that aspect of it, but a lot of it is in the sell. It's not really the move itself. Like, yes, you're taking them and you're smashing them on your shoulder. It's not the greatest move. It's more so in the sell. So I'm going to put this one in mid. I'm not going to put it in no. It's not that I don't like it. I do love this move. But like as a move, the way it looks, it all depends on the finisher. Like, look at all the times Vince took a stunner and it looks absolutely terrible. It looks horrible. It's all in the sell. It's really all in the opponent making it look good. So, and kind of with that same theory, we're now on to Grayson Waller, which I couldn't get a picture of it, but he does basically like a Rolling Thunder front face stunner. I can't believe I said that perfectly without stuttering. This is another one. It's more in the build up to the actual move itself versus the actual move. Because him flipping into the ring, rolling through, grabbing you, taking you, and slamming you on your face, it's more like fancy because he's doing all this extra shit. So I'm going to put it in no. Next is Gunther. And Gunther doesn't really technically have a finishing move. He kind of just does all these random things. Like he's beating people with a sleeper hold, a Boston Crab. He does all these different things. So for what I did, I just chose Gunther's Powerbomb. And I chose this for a specific reason because as good as a wrestler as Gunther is, his Powerbomb is absolute dog shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know why he does it this way. He literally picks you up and he tries to like hump you up and then like slam you down. And I feel like the rhythm is always off, but he also puts you down so gently. And listen, I'm sure the wrestlers like it because they aren't getting like slammed through the mat. It looks bad. Like it genuinely looks bad. Like this move is dog shit. So this to me, this is going in jail. Literally look at all of Gunther's power bombs. They look like shit. Great wrestler. His power bomb, I hate. It's terrible. It's actually awful. I'm not even joking. And we go from absolute dog shit to Ilya Dragunov's H-bomb. This move is incredible. I think this move is fantastic. All it is, he just stands there as you lay on your back. He jumps in the air and gives you a flying elbow to where you can't do anything. I don't know how he pulls this off and doesn't injure the person he's doing it to. It blows my mind. Or it hurts like hell and you just kind of got to deal with it. He puts it like in your neck. It's crazy because in real life, if I did that to you, I might break everything in your neck. I can't remember the fight exactly, but it reminds me of the UFC fight. I'm pretty sure it was with Sean O'Malley. I don't remember if he did it to somebody or someone did it to him. He was laying on his back and they just came and punched the shit out of his face. This move is amazing. I love this move. It's so good. It is my favorite move. That is the proper order that I have right now. Like H-bomb is so up there. I love this move. It looks so good. Next is Jacob Fatu's moonsault, which it's really just an impressive move. Like Jacob Fatu is kind of a bigger guy. So for him to be able to do that and to literally jump up on the ropes and then flip off is crazy. It's a simple move. It just looks good because he can do it pretty damn good. And the fact that he's willing to do it like off a cage and shit like that is awesome. I'm not too big on a lot of the high flyer moves because a lot of them are kind of similar, but I'm going to put it in that good category because I just think it's a good move and it's more impressive because he's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put it in good. Next is Jey Uso's spear. And this is what I was talking about is you have Braun Breaker, who has arguably a top 2 spear of all time, versus Jey Uso, who has one of the worst spears of all time. I'm not even kidding. It doesn't look good. It's not convincing. Jay's not that fast. So I feel like that's part of it. And Jay's not that big. So him spearing you doesn't convince me at all. And it doesn't help the fact that on top of him being slow and a little bit smaller for someone to do a spear, he does it. Roman does it as well. Edge used to do it, which I used to hate. Batista used to do it, which I used to hate. When they're running at you to spear you, when they hit you, you are in the same place where they hit you, where you land. If I were to spear you, you wouldn't be in the same place. You would be 2, 3, 4, 5 feet backwards because they're not running through you and they go to the side. So like they're hitting you with their shoulder and they're not running through you. And I say that because I'm a football player, or at least I used to be. I played football for 16 years. So when I see people do a spear like that, it just bothers me because if I were to do a spear, yes, my shoulder is going to be mainly the one hitting you, but I'm trying to run through you. You are not going to be in the same place you're standing. Like we are going at least 2 to 3 yards back. I can't stand that because I get it. They're trying to protect each other. Like I get why, but it doesn't look good. Goldberg would run through you. Braun Breaker, for the most part, runs through you in a way where he's still protecting you for the most part. At least I think. I can't speak on the wrestlers, so. Or they jump at you, so when they hit you, you stay in the same place, and you almost look like you pause in the air for half a second, and then you just kind of land. It's ugly. I've always hated it. I hate when most people do the spears because they don't do it right. So this is going in jail because I can't stand it. It's so ugly. And I hate it. And next, because Jay also does the Uso splash, I put this for Jimmy, and we're just doing the Uso splash, which, again, it's really just a frog splash, but instead of them putting their arms forward, they kind of just go to the side like a flying penguin or some shit. It's all right. I mean, it's kind of in a no. I don't really like it that much. I'd prefer just a regular frog splash at that point. So I'm sorry, Jimmy. I love you. I wish they would give you the push that Jay got, but it is what it is. Jimmy also has a better theme than Jay. Argue with a wall. Next is John Cena's attitude adjustment, or as when I was growing up, the FU. This is a weird one because there are times where it looks good and there are times where it looks bad. And the issue I have with it is it's literally just a suplex or something like that. It's just to the side. So like, it's not that an impactful move. It doesn't look that pretty. It looks good in certain ways, like when he does the avalanche one off the turnbuckle. That looks pretty good. But with the simple, just, stand there, flip, it's all right. Yes, you could make the argument like it's kind of similar to the F5, but just the spin of it kind of just looks a little bit better to me. But another issue I don't like is when John Cena does it really fast. I like when it builds to it, like he kind of like lifts you up and then he like kind of stands there for a second, pauses, and then does it. I don't like when he does the super fast ones and then pins you 1, 2, 3, LOL, Cena wins. I don't like that much. So I'm going to put John Cena's attitude adjustment in no. And people are going to be like, oh, well, you put the F5 in good, but you put the no, Cena in no. It's my list. I do what I want. Next is Kofi Kingston's Trouble in Paradise. The Trouble in Paradise could be good, but the issue I have with the Trouble in Paradise is that when he does the spin and then throws the kick, he doesn't throw the kick that fast, at least from the ones that I remember and the ones that I saw. It would look better if he spun and like swung his leg faster, but I get why he doesn't, because he doesn't want to kick them in the head, because it would be really bad. The Trouble in Paradise, it's going to go in like low tier mid because it could be better, and I get why it's not better, so I'm putting it in mid. Next, we go to LA Knight's BFT, which I personally like the BFT. I'm obviously a huge LA Knight fan. LA Knight is one of the people that got me back into wrestling, so I'm always going to support LA Knight. I really like the BFT. It's kind of like a stunner, except he lands on his stomach as well. What I do like about it, it's one of those moves that you can kind of do out of nowhere, and I just shit on John Cena for doing it fast, where he kind of does it out of nowhere sometimes, which I didn't really like. Something about cutters in general, out of nowhere, just make my insides tingle. But it's a clean move, and like when he does a reversal and he can get you in it and then just bang the BFT, I just like it. I think it's a good move. There are some people that don't like it. Some people think it's ugly. Some people think it looks stupid because his arms are kind of blocking where your face would be if you were to hit the ground. Like, it's not a great move in terms of like actual, if I wanted to do this to somebody, it would probably hurt me a lot more than it would hurt them. I like how he can kind of do it really quick. And then there's a weird thing that I like, and I don't know if anybody's going to even understand what I'm saying, but there's a part where he'll grab you, he'll swing his leg, and it just looks so smooth, where it doesn't touch the ground. I don't know why. I just like it. I think it looks really smooth. It looks very natural, and I like that. Next is Logan Paul's Frog Splash, which he also does the one lucky punch because I get it. He's a boxer. I picked the toe touch frog splash that he does simply just because of the height that he gets on it. I don't like Logan Paul, but I give him a lot of credit. He is insanely athletic and can do a lot of things better than most of the roster, if I'm being honest with you. Whether you like it or you don't, Logan Paul is a really good wrestler, and it sucks that I even have to say that. Even his frog splash, like, he gets super air on it, and then he almost does like a toe touch in the air, and then we'll land it. Like, he is crazy athletic. It's really impressive, and I hate that I have to do this, but I have to put this in really good because it is impressive. It really is. Next is Nathan Frazier's Phoenix Splash, which it's like a spinning 450 frog splash thing. It just looks insane. I don't understand how you can stand with your back to the ring on a turnbuckle and you twist and somehow land the other way, facing the other way. That blows my mind. So that alone is an insanely impressive move. It's probably going to go right there for me because it's insane. Next is Penta's Penta Driver, which it's just kind of like a weird suplex type thing where he just takes you and spikes you on your head. It's a simple move, but it's devastating. And I like that. This is going to go in that good category. I really like this move. I really do. Here we go. I mean, Randy Orton's RKO. Do I have to say anything? This is probably the greatest move of all time. I'm not even kidding. Of all time. They don't call it RKO out of nowhere for no reason. Like, this is one of the most creative moves. 95% of it is the other person, like, selling the move with all of the crazy types of RKOs we've seen. Most of it is because of the opponent, which I understand, but it's such a simple move that you could do to everybody. You could do it out on the street if you really wanted to. It's just a super simple move. It's effective. It works. It's awesome. Everybody loves it. It's one of the best moves of all time. I would be factually wrong if I didn't put that at 1. And Randy gets special treatment because Randy Orton arguably has two of the best finishing moves of all time because his punt kick is also one of the greatest moves of all time and one of the most protected moves of all time. I don't think anyone's ever kicked out of the punt kick. It's a convincing move. If you did this to somebody in real life, you would be in jail for life. Not even kidding. It's very dangerous. I don't know how he does this and doesn't actually seriously hurt anybody. I'm sure this hurts. It doesn't seriously injure anybody, which is good. The top two moves of all time go to Randy Orton. Like, how lucky could you be? Next is Rey Mysterio 619, and I mean, it's just a small guy swinging through the ropes and kicking you right in the face with both of his legs. It's a simple move, but it looks really cool. In real life, I guess if he were to actually decide to just kick you in the face, this would hurt like hell. On top of everything else, this is a move you could do to everybody, and it's a move that really only Rey does the best. There has been so many people that do this move that just will botch it at some point in time. Dom does it pretty good, but Rey's is like legit. It's a really good move. I like it. Next is Roman Reigns' finisher, the spear. And I've already talked about the spear multiple times. Roman's is a little bit better than Jay's, and it's more convincing because Roman is another big-ass guy. Roman was a football player and a college football player. Is a little bit more convincing, but he still does the same thing and all the nuances that I was saying before. So this one's not going to go in jail, but it's still going to go in no. There are times where it looks good, but there are other times where it doesn't. I don't like when he jumps and then like flies through the air like 5 yards and then hits you. I don't think it looks that good. I don't like the spears, honestly. I think Braun Breaker is the only person in WWE that should do the spear. Yes, Roman has a Superman punch, but that's a signature move. So we're doing finishers. Next is Rusev's Accolade, or really just the camel clutch. And I'm not too big on a finishing move being a submission. Not as impactful, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure there are people that really would prefer if more people used submissions as their finishing move, like the sharpshooter and stuff like that. To me, like submissions are just like side moves or like signature moves, but that's just kind of how I grew up. Not a lot of people had a submission move as a finisher other than like Kurt Angle, but even then, like, he really used the angle slam. I don't really like it. It's a convincing move, but I'm going to put it in no. Next is Sami Zayn's Haluva kick. And listen, I've been on a Sami hate train as of late with just the way they book Sami with the whole underdog thing. Like, we've seen it so many times. I like Sami Zayn, but I'm just tired of this character that we got going on. But his move, the Haluva kick, is awesome. It's one of those moves, you sprint across the ring and you just put the bottom of your foot through their head. That's a great move. I like it. It's going to go in that finish him category. He also has the Blue Thunder Bomb, which is another great move. I think it looks great, but he beats more people with the Haluva kick, so I chose this one instead. But the Thunder Bomb is also a really pretty looking move that would probably go in that finish him category as well. Next is a Seth Rollins Stomp, which is just another great move. It's really simple and it's really dangerous, and they banned it for a while. I'm 99% sure. If you were to stomp on somebody's head in real life, they would be flat as a pancake like in Halloween 2018, The Doctor. There's nowhere else I can really put this other than finish him because it's another great move. Next is Solo Sikoa's Samoan Spike. And again, in real life, if I took my thumb, which was taped, and I swung it as hard as I could into your throat, it might pierce your throat. A convincing move that works. It's a really good move. Umaga used to use it, which was his dad? No. I don't remember the Bloodline family tree. I'm not part of the Bloodline. If there was a great category, I would put it in great. I'm going to put it in good. I'm also changing my mind about this one. I'm going to put this in mid. If he was using his other one, it would be in good. But it's going to go in mid. But like respectful mid, if that makes sense. Next is the Miz's Skull Crushing Finale, which is just, it's a simple move. It's effective. I do like it. It fits for the Miz. It works. He could do it to anybody. And I do like that part of it. But like pizzazz and like impact, I would put it in mid. It's all right. I like the Miz, but like his actual finisher is okay. Next is the Creed Brothers, like, cannonball, bomb thing, whatever you want to call it. This move stinks. This move is horrible, and I think this move looks like shit. It just looks stupid. Like, you're doing a cannonball off of whatever into the person, and then they just kind of sell the hell out of it. Like, it looks stupid to me. I don't like this move. I think it's stupid. It's going to go in jail.
You right to jail.
I just threw this one in there, too. El Grande Americano's, metal plate headbutt thing that they do. It's funny. It works. It's fine. But I'm going to put it in no, like a positive no. I don't know. It's all right. It's whatever. Next is Uncle Howdy's sister Abigail, and I would love to put this higher because I love Bray Wyatt, and I love like the Wyatt Six. I like the spooky shit, all that stuff. But all it really is just you swing and they land on their face. It's kind of similar to the Miz's in a way, like of how they land, I guess. It's not similar at all. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean? Like in terms of like impactful, it's all right. I mean, it's pretty mid. It's all right. And last but certainly not least is Sheamus's brogue kick. Again, It's just one of those moves. It's devastating. This is a great move. It's just a simple, I'm going to walk towards you and I'm going to kick you right in the face with the bottom of my foot and you're going to sleep. Another move he does that I really like is he does the bicycle knee or whatever you want to call it. I don't think anyone really uses their knee anymore other than CM Punk. I love like the V-trigger, like Kenny Omega's V-trigger I think is awesome. Dude, it looks so devastating. It looks so good. Or like Daniel Bryan, his flying knee. I always really like those types of moves. If Sheamus's knee was also here, I would also put that and finish him. I really like his moveset. Sheamus is legit one of those hard body types of fighters, and I really like that about Sheamus. Everything he does is hard hitting. It's awesome. So the bro kick fucking rules.